guys, Kate McGwire here with Homes by Kate McGwire and Boise Premier Real Estate. And last month when I did my cocktails with Kate, I did a non-alcoholic drink because I was going through a 30-day clean eating challenge. And I got so much response after that from people asking me, what are you doing? What is a 30-day clean eating challenge? Who are you doing with? Like, are you, only able to drink lemon juice all day? Is it a cleanse? Like those kind of crazy questions. So I thought the best way to answer all your questions would be through my local limelight, which is a spotlight of local business owners here in our area. And today I've got with me Regional Vice President and Independent Consultant with Arbonne, Ari Carlson. Ari is a good friend of mine, and I thought you would be perfect since you're the one that introduced me to the challenge to explain to everyone exactly what is 30 days to healthy living.
I love it, Kate. And first of all, thank you so much for inviting me to be on. I'm just a huge fan of yours, and so it's so fun just getting to connect. And you have been a dream client because really, truly, you get it. And I know when we talked about this program and you were trying to evaluate if this was going to be a fit for you, one of the things that you asked me is something that so many people ask and are really looking for, and that is a program to really establish sustainable, lifelong, healthy habits versus a fad diet where we're going to do something out of the ordinary that's not sustainable for a short period of time, maybe see some results, but then it's not sustainable. So inevitably, either the weight or the lack of sleep or the lack of energy is going to come right back. So this program is designed, and it was put together by a PhD nutritionist and a functional medicine doctor. It's designed to really reduce inflammation in the body, get the things that are kind of stored and trapped in there from maybe bad eating choices or stress or whatever, kind of rid the body of that sludge and put in good, healthy food that's delicious, flavorful, and again, create those lifelong habits. The one thing that I think really differentiates our program and provides people with a lot of success is that you get a lot of personal coaching, you get recipes, ideas, nothing that is, meant to be super strict, restrictive, calorie counting, anything like that, but just a community of support with, again, tips and tools for busy lifestyles, for going out, traveling, and being able to make healthier choices. So there's a lot more to it, but that's just the gist of it. And Kate, I think you had some amazing results. Do you want to kind of share a little bit about your experience?
I did. So when we started talking about this in August, I'd mentioned like I'm getting married next year and I'm going to be trying on wedding dresses soon. So that was really like a big motivating thing for me. But I think what I got in the rut with was working from home during quarantine. And then I got back into some bad habits that I had gotten rid of years ago of snacking. I was okay in my meals, I thought, but it was really the snacking, like sitting here in my office and I'm able to go right across the hall to the pantry. And then I would, if I had a glass of wine after dinner, that turned into chocolate after dinner. And because I really think that, in my personal opinion, this is mine, is that it's not so much the alcohol, because if you handle that in moderation, you can account for it. It's when you drink, then I want to snack. And that's my problem. And so I really needed, of course, I think in my head, I'm like, okay, just eat less, work out more. But I really needed you to be like, okay, this is what you're going to eat today. And this is what you're going to have for a snack. And then, obviously I had my choice at dinner, but you gave me like, okay, we want more greens and this protein portion. And of course I could have carbs, and all of that spoke to me because I do not want to lose weight in a way that I cannot sustain for the rest of my life.
Right.
Yes. Like I know there are programs out there that I would, instantly lose any baby weight that I have left or anything like that. I know there's programs, they're a click away, but it was like, okay, I don't want that because I know I won't be able to sustain it. And so to me, it was more like a healthy thing. It's not a number on the scale for me. It was just,
Right.
I wasn't feeling good. I think a lot of us can relate to that, being home so much. And even though I work out, I'm great at working out, I still was like, I am not making good food choices. And as a 40-something woman, I needed someone to tell me what to eat. And that's when I came in, and it was fantastic.
Oh, I so appreciate that, because that's, really most people fall into two categories. They know what to do. They just aren't doing it on a daily basis. And that accountability. Or the other group sometimes is, I hear so many different things. If somebody will just get me on a path that's healthy and sustainable, then the habits are established, and you've really changed their life and for the entire family. And did you find like the food is good? Did you find like
no, because it was stuff that I get to go and
normal grocery store food?
Yeah, I get to decide, like, if it's my protein shake, I'm deciding what I put in it. It's not, here, eat this thing that we're going to mail you. And no offense to anyone that uses those programs, but that just didn't work for me personally. And so, yeah, that's what I loved about it. And that's the whole thing, what you just said. It was getting back to healthy habits for me.
Yep.
And I read somewhere, or someone told me, it takes 66 days to make a habit. And it used to be, I think, 21 days. And so, but like, I'm still, I'm past my 30 days and I'm still continuing. I'm down 8 pounds total. And like we talked about, I don't have a lot of weight that I'm trying to lose. I just am trying to tone down and look good and feel. It's more importantly about feeling good.
It is.
It is. And I want to keep up with Hudson. He is on the go all the time. So I just was like, oh, I feel not pretty. And you know what? I'll say this. I want to look good naked, because guess what? I have someone to get naked with, and I want to feel good naked. It's not for anyone else. It's like, these are
us, how we feel.
Yeah, it's for me. It's for him. And I want to be able to chase my son. And so all of that stuff. And it was just getting me out of those bad habits that I had developed during quarantine. And cocktail hour started at like 3:00 for us suddenly. And that was never a thing, because we were both home. And so, and then, talking about the drinking, I made it, guys. If anyone, I didn't really check in after, but I did. I went all 30. I went longer than that because I started in the last day in August, but it was fine. And then I still do Sunday night through Thursday with no alcohol, and then, or tried to. And, and if I have some drinks on the weekend, it's okay. Like, last weekend I had some champagne. I tried on wedding dresses. I didn't hate myself for it because I'm okay. I know what
it's about. It's about living your life, and you are going to have days and times, seasons where there are celebrations, and you want to be a part of that and enjoy those and indulge. It's the other 80% of the time that you now have healthy habits to go back to, so that the 20% of the time that we're indulging and celebrating whatever doesn't just creep back on, right?
Yeah.
So I did this program the first time about 8 years ago, and had amazing results with my health improved, my energy level. I just felt great. I lost a couple pant sizes in the process, and I've maintained that now for 8 years, kind of with that 80-20 rule. And there are times I'll eat cheeseburgers and French fries and drink and enjoy enjoy that. I don't always feel great when I make those choices. So it's nice to get back to the foods that I have found that really fuel my body. But that's what we get to do. And we kind of customize it for each person's busy schedule. We did some tweaks for you as you were traveling and as you were trying to make sure you had the right food at lunch or at work, and that kind of thing.
And from my previous life, I still wake up extremely early. So, and I'm hungry when I wake up. So then to carry that all the way to lunch, we made some modifications. It's like, all right, let's add a snack here. Let's do this. And it wasn't like, oh no, you got to starve until your next, it wasn't. It was like, I'm awake longer than I'm asleep. But also I should say, this 30-day clean eating challenge really helped with my sleep. I am sleeping so much better and getting so much more sleep. So, so that is in a nutshell. I was not drinking lemon water for 30 days. I got rid of bad habits. I'm still a work in progress. I think I will always be. I'm okay with that. But Ari, I thank you. And the Facebook page, I got to mention that, because when you do the 30-day clean eating challenge, you're part of this Facebook group. It's so motivating and so helpful. So
I love it.
Yeah, it was like, oh, wait, I want to get a recipe for this. Like, okay, yeah, all that stuff. So it really helped. I'm going to include Ari's information at the end of this, so if you can get in touch. Do you have challenges coming up?
I was just going to mention that. Thanks for asking, Kate, because we do have challenges. We're doing one now that will finish right before the holidays kick in. So it's an ideal time to kind of get reset, create some healthy habits. So between the holiday parties, you can kind of go back to some healthy habits and then avoid kind of that holiday, weight gain, sluggish feeling, right?
I don't want 6 weeks of bad habits, but I also don't want to hate myself because I had a sugar cookie.
Exactly. And that's exactly what this is all about. And this month in particular, in October, they're complimentary, the program's at a discount, and you get a complimentary membership for a year with absolutely no auto ships required. So there's some additional savings this month. If you're at all interested, reach out. I can answer questions. Absolutely no pressure. Just provide you with the information so you can make the best decision for you.
Awesome. Okay, so Ari's info is coming up. I'll share that with you. And Ari, thank you for the time today.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah, of course. This is Local Limelight with Homes by Kate McGwire and Boise Premier Real Estate. And so thank you. As a local business owner, I really appreciate all that you're doing. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
You are more than welcome. You are amazing, girl. Thanks.
All right, you too. I will talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.